What if the dangerous man was protecting me? I was 12 when Marcus moved in next door, and the neighborhood went full panic mode by dinner time. That's the man from the news, Mrs. Henderson whispered to anyone who'd listen, like she was breaking Watergate, the one who went to prison. Her hand gripped her pearls like they were some kind of magical relic. That night, when I grabbed my bike to ride around the block, Mom yanked me back so fast I nearly fell, her grip bruised. "Stay away from that house," she said, eyes wide with a kind of fear I'd never seen before. "He hurt children. That man is dangerous." I wanted to ask how she knew, why someone like that would be allowed to move into our quiet little suburb, but the look on her face shut me down hard. It wasn't up for debate, so I watched him instead. From my bedroom window, I'd see Marcus in the early evenings, tending this immaculate garden. No joke, it was beautiful. Sunflowers, tomatoes, bell peppers. Each plant had a little handwritten sign. He never looked up, never waved at anyone. Kids avoided even walking on his side of the street. Parents would shout their names and call them back inside the second they got close, like he was made of acid. The mailman wouldn't go near his door, literally just left the mail in a crate near the curb. Mrs. Patterson started this whole phone alert system. Anytime Marcus left his house, she'd call half the street. "He's walking toward the school," she whispered once. "Keep your kids inside." A week in, the HOA called an emergency meeting. Super hush-hush. I overheard my mom say, "We called a lawyer, there's gotta be some way to evict him." But he'd served his time, and legally, they couldn't do anything. But I saw things no one else did, like how his porch light would flick on every weekday at exactly 4:15 when I got home from school. It'd switch off the second I walked into my house. And when the Parker twins were following me and saying creepy stuff, Marcus would suddenly show up in his yard, just standing there, and they'd vanish. That wasn't random. It happened too many times. He drove a busted Honda Civic, worked nights at Morrison's warehouse, and kept a strict routine. On weekends, he was always gardening. If kids came outside, he'd disappear. If a ball flew into his yard, he'd quietly toss it back. When Girl Scouts came around, he didn't open the door, just taped an envelope of money with a note. "Please leave cookies." Mrs. Henderson started organizing neighborhood safety watches to keep tabs on him, but nothing ever happened. Literally nothing. It got boring for them. Then one night, I stayed late at the library. On my walk home, Jake Morrison and his goon squad cornered me behind the Shell station. Jake shoved me into the wall, tore up my homework, kicked my bag into a puddle, and laughed while I scrambled to collect my stuff. Tyler whipped out his phone. "Gonna go viral with this one," he smirked. Then Marcus stepped out from behind a dumpster. Not a dramatic entrance, just calm. "Problem here?" he asked. Everything froze. Jake's face went pale. "No problem, mister," he mumbled. "We were just leaving," and they bailed. Marcus crouched and helped me pick up my books. Hands steady, voice soft. "You okay?" he asked. I nodded, speechless. "Good. Get home safe. It's getting dark." I didn't tell my mom who helped me, just said some man stepped in. She flipped out anyway, about me walking alone, about what could have happened. But the irony ate at me. The guy she warned me about was the one who saved me. The next day she was waiting at the door when I got home, face pale, voice sharp. "Mrs. Chen saw you talking to him. I told you to stay away from that monster." "But Mom, he helped me. Don't you dare defend him," she snapped. "You don't know what he's capable of." She dragged me to Pastor Williams that night. He gave me a whole speech about predators building trust, pretending to protect, slowly reeling you in, gave me pamphlets. They don't ask you to come in right away. First, they rescue you. But Marcus hadn't asked me for anything. Not a smile, not a favor, nothing. Still, I promised I'd keep my distance. But it didn't make sense. If he was a predator, why avoid kids so much? Why keep retreating the second one got near? I started keeping a notebook, treating him like a science project. I logged everything. Times he turned his lights on, when he watered plants, what routes he took when walking. I noticed he had motion sensors pointed at our driveway too. He'd even trimmed the hedge between our yards, just enough